Some facts about our company. We are founded exactly 30 years ago in 1991. Still private owned. We are about 230 people. Most of them there are engineers. And our mission or our goal is to being a specialist of infrared technologies and offering the best solutions and support for our customers. So we are split in two business units. One is the sensor division and the other one is the infrared measurement division. The sensor division is producing pyrometric detectors. We are developing, engineering and producing these systems directly on our area. We have about 1,500 square meters clean room in Dresden, and we have more than 50 standard models which can be customized for each application. Usually we are using this for pyrometry in general, gas and flame analysis, heat and fire detection, but also in the shown up here in the medical sector for detecting gases like CO and oxygen gases, which are very important these times for all the medical equipment for breathing in the hospitals, but also in the fuel industry or all in the industry where heat and gases are produced. These detectors are used. The other division is the infrared measurement division, which I'm standing for and presenting today. So we are developing, designing and producing thermographic systems, usually for research and development, which includes also non-destructive testing, also for industry, for process and quality control within the industry, and of course as well for predictive maintenance. As usual, handheld systems are used for. Besides this, we are offering turnkey solutions for process monitoring, automatic fire detection, surveillance. I will come with some examples on the next slide. Besides this, we are offering thermographic training courses, especially in Germany or in Europe, but also online. If asked for, we can organize this. We are offering thermographic services, means if a customer don't know really, do I need infrared? Is this a solution for my demand or for my application? We can do some tests, feasibility tests in our laboratory with active thermography or passive thermography, just to make sure that this thermographic equipment is a solution or even not. Of course, we have thermographic software for our cameras, the standard software, but also special software. And we are able to develop customized software as well. Of course, we are doing also the high in-house calibration with our cameras by ourselves, except up to 3000 degrees C. We'll give this to the Physikalisch-Technische Bundesanstalt in Germany because they have these calibrated black bodies, and we will get an EMeX certificate on this. One of our strongest moments is our service and support. We are offering 24 hours service hotline, and we are able to give a pre-sales support just to make sure that the system we are picking out for you is the best for you. And besides the feasibility, we also can do a demo on site just to make sure that everything is going well, but also the after-sales service is very important for us. So our product line mainly is the cooled high-end camera series called EMeX, which consists of several cameras. The cameras can be better. We have cameras with a thermal resolution better, or thermal sensitivity, let's say this, better than 13 millikelvin, or cameras up to 100,000 frames per second. Very fast cameras, very big format cameras, up to 3 million pixels, native image, infrared pixels. We have special lenses, microscopic lenses, where we can go down to 1.3 micron resolution per pixel, eye field of view. Our standard connection is typically GigE connection interface to all the cameras, but for the high for the big amount of data, either for the high speed or for the big formatted cameras, we need the 10 GigE connection just to get rid of all the data in real time. And for this, we are using the 10 gig optical interface for directly PC streaming, or even to a laptop via a Thunderbolt 3 interface without any loss of data in full speed. And we have several trigger and synchronizing signals in and out for our cameras with only 10 nanoseconds jitter, which makes a very precise synchronization with other systems, other cameras, visual cameras, UV cameras, or even other events. We have some special features on our cameras. We can equip these cameras with up to 2 filter wheels, with each up to 6 filters. So there will be a combination up to 36 combinations of filters. They are all remotely controlled. Also, for some models, we can offer a microscan unit, which will enhance the eye field of view by factor 2 in each direction, and the amount of effective pixels up to factor 4 with a special microscanning, optomechanical microscanning mechanism within the camera. Some cameras we can also work with a binning mode. So if you have a standard camera, for example, with about 3 million pixels at 100 Hertz and sensitivity less than 25 millikelvin, we can do the binning. Means we are combining several pixels to one pixel with a effectively bigger pixel size, means a better signal to noise ratio, which will be expressed in the lower in a higher thermal sensitivity, less than 18 millikelvin typically. But of course, the field of the amount of pixels will be reduced, but not the field of view. It will be the same, and we can gain the speed from, in this case, 100 Hertz up to 400 Hertz. And this is everything in one camera. Just click and change from binning to standard mode, and you have more or less switched between 2 cameras. Besides this, we are offering multi-integration times and HDR, which are features to enhance the calibration ranges, which are limited sometimes by the integration times of detectors. And we can combine integration times to increase the dynamic range, even with changing the filter wheel in between. So means we can go up to, for example, we can offer a calibration range starting from room temperature up to about 3000 degrees C without any change weighting in between. Our cameras are all designed as a modular system. So we have 3 main modules on this, which is expressed here. So the first module at the entrance of the optical path is the optical module, which contains the filter wheels, the lens interface, and optional a motorized focus, which will be built into the camera and not onto the lenses. So you can use still the standard lenses, and they are focused within a mechanical part within the camera. Next thing is the next section is the main module, module 2, which contains the detector, the cooling of the detector, and the electronics. And this section is thermally decoupled from the optical module, just to avoid to get any heat from the electronics, which naturally will be produced onto the optical part, to avoid any parasitic infrared radiation by heating up the optical elements. The last module is our interface module, which contains the multi-IO, synchronizing, triggering, analog out, analog in, digital out in, and the main interface for the data stream 1 or 10 gig interface. So out of these modules, we can, as mentioned before, produce different cameras with different detectors. We have the fast up to 105 kilohertz or 105,000 frames per second. We have our standard camera, which is 640 by